asked to ask you to leave.
Public sidewalk?
No, sir. I can give you a ride if you like me to.
I'm on a public street. You can't make me leave.
No, I will give you a ride for failed ID.
Please set that phone down. You can set it right here.
I'm not going to set my phone down.
I said, sir,
I need to hold accountability for my employees.
Sir, you're at the Sheriff's Department.
On public access.
You are taking video and photograph of
Am I being
our jail
detained?
facility. Yes, you are right now at this point. So
Let me call my attorney. I'm just getting my hands out of
personal vehicles. Don't go over there.
Let me call my attorney.
Go back over here.
What's your name and badge number? Or a supervisor, please. This is public property.
What's up, CT3 fam? Welcome back to my channel where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights are not violated on your next encounter with the cop. My name is CT3 and I have a passion for police accountability and our constitutional rights. And I'm sure you feel the same. As you can see on your screen, that's my new channel, CT3 Live. Thank you for the support on getting me to 1,000 subscribers. But if you're not, go ahead and subscribe so you can support me on my next live audit. Now with that said, the channels being featured today are Georgia Guardian, Anthony X First Amendment Audits, and News Now Dallas. Make sure you head over to their channels and show them some love, because without them, there's no CT3. And if you can, go ahead and gently smash that like button before the video even starts, so this video will spread and help put an end to police misconduct and educate the uneducated. So let's get right into it.
Well, I generally don't talk to law enforcement, but I'll be polite and give you one good question, so make it good.
Oh, they want to know what you're doing out here.
I told them.
Okay. Are you with the Postal Service?
I'm not. That was your question.
Okay.
I will say this. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story I'm doing.
Okay.
And I want video of postal trucks coming in and out.
You have some idea on you?
Well, have I done something wrong?
I'm just making contact with you. On my request, you're required to show it to me.
That's not true.
Yes, sir, it is. Because I have a right to be here talking to you because it's under suspicious circumstances.
Okay.
I was called to be here.
All right.
I'm not contacting. If I was contacting you just on my own free will, you might have a case. But since I'm on a call because they want to know what you're doing, I have a right to be here. I have a right to contact you. By my request, you need to show me your driver's license or Texas ID, whatever, or just some form of ID.
I don't have it on me.
Okay. Do you have a Texas driver's license in your name or a Texas ID?
I'm gonna invoke my 5th at this time and remain silent.
Okay. Then I'm asked to ask you to leave.
Public sidewalk?
No, sir. I can give you a ride if you like me to.
I'm on a public street. You can't make me leave.
No, I will give you a ride for failed ID.
I'm well aware of 3802, sir.
Okay.
The last time I read it, suspicious activity or because you got called out here was not part of the code. There's A in section B and there is no C.
Right.
So I'm aware of the law.
Okay, I'm sure you are. You know I have a right to contact you.
You have a right to contact me.
Request your identification.
And I have a right to say no unless you're lawfully arresting me.
Read the penal code again.
I'm aware. I can quote it for you, sir.
Okay.
You want me to do that? A person commits an offense if he A, intentionally refuses to give his name,
yes,
address, let me finish, and residential address to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the individual. And there is section B that says, if I intentionally provide false information to a peace officer who has lawfully detained me, lawfully arrested me, or if I'm a witness to a crime. There is no C. And you can get your supervisor out here.
That's good question.
You're being live streamed as well. Okay, guys, so he is requesting another unit here, and he is adamant about misquoting Texas Penal Code 3802. This is Officer Hintz, H-I-N-T-Z. What's your badge number?
6200.
Okay, 6200. Are you TCOL certified, sir?
Of course.
Okay, then you should have gotten the mandatory update on public photography. Remember that?
No, not public photography.
Well, you should have gotten the mandatory. There was mandatory training about it. If you're TCOL certified, you should have got it.
Public photography?
Yep.
Never heard of it.
Filming from public right-of-way is a First Amendment protected activity. Doesn't matter what I can see, you can't trespass my eyes.
Okay. Again, that's news to me.
So what crime have I committed?
I'm asking for your identification.
I don't care. You didn't answer my question. What crime?
I haven't committed a crime.
Okay, then I'm not lawfully required to give you ID. You have every right to ask, and I have every right to decline that.
Okay. I'm going to give you that right now, right? Because I say I don't know what they have against you right now, but I'm going to go contact them. And if they feel like they've got something against you, then I'll recontact you. Because right now you are in their driveway.
They did not install this.
This is part of their driveway.
They did not install this right here.
No, but this is part of their driveway.
Okay, it's not. This is city property.
I probably get city out here, probably contest.
Go ahead.
But
Am I being detained right now?
no, sir, I'm not detaining you.
Okay, see you later. And that right there is...
When a police officer threatens a citizen to give them a ride to jail if they do not provide identification based solely on a received call, it raises concerns about the officer's training and knowledge on the actual law he's trying to enforce. Simply receiving the call does not automatically grant the officer authority to demand identification without reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime was committed. It's important to note that the responsibility for training and retraining officers typically falls on the individual law enforcement agency, and this department is due for some retraining. Now, like we talked about in the previous episode, the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, known as TCOLE, which News Now Dallas also referred to in this clip. TCOLE plays a crucial role in setting training standards in Texas. The goal of retraining or additional training is to promote professionalism, accountability, and respect for individuals' constitutional rights. Law enforcement officers swear an oath to protect their constitutional rights, so we should always hold them accountable to ensure they're doing so. Head on over to News Now Dallas channel after this video and let them know we didn't forget about this classic audit. Let's continue.
We got a report that you're taking photos and filming out there. Is there a reason why you're doing that?
Oh, I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No, but
Okay.
I'm not. Just so you know, though, I have no ill will intent against anyone. I've already talked to several other people, some high-ranking officers.
Okay, I understand.
So
can I see your ID, sir? So I
don't have my ID on me. It's not required, so I'm not driving.
You are at the sheriff's office here.
Yeah, and I said visitor.
This is a security facility.
I'm not inside the security.
Right, I understand.
I'm a
but
visitor.
You're taking videos and photographs of a secured facility.
Not illegal.
Absolutely, sir.
Actually, you can check with Homeland Security. It's not illegal.
Okay.
You guys work for us. I'm not giving you my ID unless it's going to be under threat of arrest.
I am asking you to identify.
I'm not going to.
I am asking you.
At this point, I plead the
identify
fifth.
yourself.
No further questions. Unless I'm going to be arrested, I will identify myself. And then I will report you. What's your badge number, first of all?
Okay. Again,
if you have a badge.
Can you please set that phone down? You can set it right here.
I'm not going to set my phone down.
I said, sir,
I need to hold accountability for my employees.
Sir, you're at the sheriff's department.
On public access.
You are taking video and photograph of
Am I being
our jail
detained?
facility. Yes, you are right now at this point. So therefore, because you're being
Would you like me to
detained,
put my bike down?
sir, you can put your bike down. Do you have any weapons on you at all?
Nope.
Okay, do you have any knives on you at all?
Nope.
You're in a facility.
A knife is a weapon.
You are in a facility. You saw the signs. You're not allowed to bring any weapons. So therefore,
I don't have any weapons.
Okay. Okay. Can I frisk you?
Nope.
Okay. Sir, again, put that phone down
No,
for me.
I'm not going to put the phone down.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Sorry, anyone?
I wouldn't come onto a sheriff's property visiting on there with weapons.
Can I ask
and one
why
of
you're
your
taking
other
video?
undercover officers, well, not undercover, sorry, let me repeat that.
Can you start another unit for me?
One of your off-duty officers even told me I can come up and check out the memorial, which I just got videos of that
You
too.
can, absolutely. But you're over there. I saw you walking.
Yeah,
off
on the
jail,
sidewalk.
and
I've never once passed any place where there's signs saying restricted access. Never.
You understand, sir, that this is the
I understand it. You're welcome to come out and check, but this is visitor parking as well, and public access. You work for me. These are my tax dollars at work. I want to come and check on my employees and my facility, honestly. So I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm going to put my bike down, so I'm not doing anything wrong.
Go ahead and put it down. Let's get out of the road. Again, put that phone down
No,
for me.
I'm not going to put the phone down.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Just so you don't have to worry about me, I'm not going to consent to any searches, but I'll let you pat me down, though. That way you can check if there's any weapons, so you don't have to feel uncomfortable if I put my hand in my pocket or something.
You do understand where I'm coming at with that. Like I said, I have nothing against you.
Would you like to pat me down, yes or no?
Yes.
Go ahead.
If you allow me to,
I'm
absolutely.
allowing
What you got to do, like I said, as a law enforcement officer, I get a complaint, because that's why the reason I'm talking to you, of a suspicious person that's out here videotaping the facility.
So recording our public facilities
but you're,
that are paid by our tax dollars is
I
suspicious.
explained to you why.
Wow.
What the complaint is.
You've already detained me once without identifying yourself. You said I'm free to go at this point, that I'm clear, but you still have no name tag. You haven't identified yourself. Do you go by badge number, employee number, or name? How do you go by?
I go by deputy sheriff, sir.
Okay, I'd like you to identify your name, because I am going to be making a formal complaint.
Absolutely.
I would
And
like this.
This is a building where
I will be coming there. I'd like your name.
Okay.
I don't want to have to go in there and making you look bad because you refuse to identify yourself.
You do what you got to do. I do not. Again, do what you got to do.
Are you not going to identify yourself?
I would appreciate again if.
And why don't you like me recording you?
I'm not saying I don't want you.
You
to
told me
record
about 3 times, 5 times.
I didn't say not record me.
You told me stop recording. You told me to put the camera down.
Again, for security reasons.
When I was recording you, though, you told me to put the camera down.
Yes, I asked you to put a camera down so we can speak.
And I noticed you have no body cam, so of course I'm going to record for my safety.
Right. Again, this facility.
You're also being live streamed, just so you know.
Okay, that's fine. Again, do what you got to do. Again, is there a reason why?
Identify yourself, and I might answer 1 or 2 questions at my leisure.
Well, again, you're not being forthcoming with me.
I can't be forthcoming to someone who hasn't identified yourself.
Okay.
All I know is you have a badge, you have a gun, you're an armed person. I don't know if you're in a gang. I don't know if you're an imposter. How do I know who you are?
I see. Okay. All right.
Tell me what. You tell me your birth date, your name, your last name, where you live, and maybe I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Probably not though. I thought you were calling for backup.
I'm not calling for backup.
I heard you calling for another unit before.
Yeah, I did. I said so. We have.
But now that you pat me down, so okay.
Say again.
Well, now that you pat me down, it's probably not necessary.
Okay. Again.
Can you call a supervisor, please? I'm requesting a supervisor.
What do we need a supervisor for?
I'm requesting a supervisor.
Why do we need a
supervisor? Is it not your policy to, if someone asks?
No.
I'd like a supervisor.
Why do you need a supervisor?
I'd like a supervisor.
You tell me why you want a supervisor.
I'll talk to the supervisor. I don't feel comfortable talking to you anymore.
Okay. Would you like to step in our office?
Nope. I'd like to say here we're in public where nothing bad happens to me, and I'd like your supervisor.
Okay.
Please call your supervisor. Are you not going to call your supervisor?
No.
So you're refusing a supervisor to a citizen who pays your salary.
There's no reason for me to call a supervisor.
There is a reason.
Do you want to lodge a complaint?
Would you like?
Do you want to lodge a
complaint?
complaint?
Would you like the reason?
Do you want to lodge a complaint?
Would you like the reason?
I said again. Would you like to lodge a complaint?
I'd like to talk to your supervisor.
Okay, if you want to lodge a complaint, absolutely. I'll be more than happy to have a sergeant contact you.
Yes, have him contact me. Have him come over here.
Can you provide me with your phone number?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You haven't identified yourself. How are you doing?
Okay.
Hi.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Aberzini with the Saline Police Department.
Appreciate it, being professional.
Well, you don't need me any further.
No,
I don't know if you want me to talk with him, but it's up to you guys. Whatever your contact.
No, I don't know if he called you or who called you.
Yeah.
But if you would let him know
that. Sergeant or anything come in? Or?
What's that? Yeah, a sergeant's coming over.
Okay.
So now that he's here, you have a sergeant. But when I asked you for a supervisor, you weren't going to call anyone. Why is that?
Well, because you're not cooperating with me. Why should I cooperate with you?
How am I not cooperating?
Well, did I?
How am I not ask in front of this officer? How was I not cooperating?
Again,
I have everything on film.
I got a sergeant coming. No worries.
No, see, he doesn't want to answer in front of you because he knows I didn't do anything. Did I not let you pat down voluntarily?
Okay.
Did I let you pat me down?
Have I done anything to you?
Did I let you pat me down?
That you think I violated any of your rights?
He even asked me to stop recording him, and I'm not talking about when I was over there.
I did.
When I came over here, just recording him, he asked me to stop recording him because I don't know what kind of shady stuff he's going to do.
Okay.
Don't like the light, go back inside. Don't mean to be rude, you're very respectful, but this guy approached me wrong. So I am a little unhappy right now. Especially that he didn't call a supervisor when I asked him 5 times. Probably asked him about a half dozen times to identify himself. To at least show me your name or a badge number or an employee number, whatever. You represent the, in case I want to make a report.
Again, I asked you if you wanted to lodge a complaint. You wouldn't answer me.
And my question is, why did you detain me without identifying yourself? Originally.
I'm in uniform.
You're in uniform, but you still have to identify yourself.
I'm a deputy sheriff uniform.
You have to identify yourself.
Okay, all right. Okay.
You could be an undercover cop and come to my house if you have a warrant, but you have to identify yourself. You can't just say you're under arrest.
Did I say you were under arrest?
No, but you can't say under arrest. You can't detain someone.
Did I say you were under arrest?
You said I was detained, which was illegal. It was an illegal detainment because you didn't identify yourself.
Okay.
How do I know you didn't just escape out of there and you got a gun?
Right. I hear you.
Because that never happens, right?
Never.
It's only in the movies.
Right.
No one ever escapes.
Right.
I'm not cooperating because I'm recording my public officials.
Would you allow me to talk and explain to you?
I'm not being professional because I'm recording buildings that are paid by my tax dollars.
Would you give me a minute so I can explain to you why? You asked earlier, why do I believe you're suspicious? This is a jail facility. This is known for people to drop off drugs, weapons, packages. How do I know you're not doing that, sir? I do not know that, and that is the reason why I told you.
I've seen several people walk to cars.
Again, you're out here recording personnel.
So is your recording, is that your only suspicion?
You're out here recording personnel. I don't know that. I've never mentioned.
If I was going to do something sneaky, there's today's technology.
Can you let me explain to you before?
With today's technology, I could wear some glasses that have little microchips in them. I could have a hidden camera.
Okay.
I could hide in the bushes. I mean, I'm not doing that. I'm walking around in public view with my lights on. I'm not hiding from you guys.
It doesn't matter what I say to you. Obviously,
I
you
wasn't
already have
hiding
a
from you.
mindset.
I wasn't hiding from you.
Okay.
Yes, I have a mindset
I
against
did,
you.
Did I ever tell you were hiding from me? I said,
No.
I'm explaining to you.
If I'm not listening to you talk, it's because you were very rude to me earlier. Nope, not going to hold on. You don't. I'm not under your
I'd be more than happy
command.
to take you to a sign
I'm
where it
not
says that
under
you're
your
subject
command.
out here for a search if you're within our facility.
I'm not in your facility.
Again,
I'm on the road, public easement.
Monterey County Jail
I'm on the
facility.
public easement. I haven't went past any restricted signs whatsoever, as I explained to you when you first approached me.
Okay.
And when you illegally detained me.
Again,
And told me to put the camera down. I asked you if you have body cam. You don't have any body cam, so of course I want to record myself for my protection.
Okay. Right.
And telling someone to stop recording you personally while you're on duty with a gun and a badge with no name or anything. Come on, man. That's suspicious if you ask me.
Again.
All right, well, I'm going to take off. I appreciate your time.
I got the sergeant coming.
No, that's
Did you
okay.
ask for a sergeant?
I'll come back during regular office hours and make my complaint. I'll show them your picture that you refuse to identify
yourself.
yourself.
On the way. You asked for a sergeant. Sergeant's on his way.
Yeah, I asked about 30 minutes or 20 minutes ago.
Okay. All right.
And I asked you about 5 times where I have you on film refusing.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to go home and have some dinner.
do
So
what
have a nice day. I appreciate your help.
Law enforcement officers are expected to follow established protocols and procedures when interacting with the public. This includes respecting citizens' rights and ensuring that any enforcement actions are based on lawful grounds. So unlawfully detaining Anthony goes against protocol and is unconstitutional. Violating an individual's First and Fourth Amendment rights, like we saw in this clip, can contribute to a negative perception of the sheriff's department and continue to hinder efforts to build trust. It's important for law enforcement to emphasize proper training and ethical standards to maintain public confidence and ensure respectful interactions with citizens. Effective communication like identifying yourself with your name and ID number should be a requirement for law enforcement officers. When an officer approaches a citizen like the sheriff deputy approaches Anthony and refuses to state his name and ID number, undermines his oath. Therefore, he doesn't deserve to wear that badge and should be held accountable for his actions. Let's continue.
I hope it will. What do you mean?
Back over here. That is employee parking. Back over here.
Can you
Back over here.
can you get me a
Back over here.
can you get me a
Right now, back over here.
can you get me a supervisor?
Back over here.
Can you get me a supervisor?
Back over here.
What's your name and
Back
badge number,
over
ma'am?
here. Please
Please
go,
don't touch
or
me,
you're
ma'am.
fixing to be arrested.
Okay, well, let
over
me
here.
call my attorney.
Go ahead.
Let me call my attorney. I'm
Go
just
ahead.
getting
Those
my hands
are
out of.
personal vehicles. Don't go over there.
Let me call my attorney.
Go back over here.
What's your name and badge number? Or a supervisor, please. This is public property. This is public property, and now you have made a mistake. Can I get a supervisor out here, please, sir? I want a supervisor. Ma'am, that is not a restricted area. That is public property. Please, can I get a supervisor out here, please? So, I thought everything was good, and then we had a tyrant come out and started barking orders and yelling orders. So now we're going to have a problem, seems like. So we're gonna have a problem. How you doing, ma'am? Get a supervisor, please. All right, so that parking lot right there, where those public cars are, that's public property. There's no restricted areas or anything out there. That lady came out barking orders at me, yelling and screaming, telling me to get back over here. So I want her name and badge number to file a formal complaint.
You ain't even got a badge number.
Well, I like her name to file a complaint.
Okay. You'll have to talk to the chief when he gets back Monday.
Monday? So you can't tell me her name now so I can file a complaint while I'm here?
Her name's Jenny. She's the secretary.
Okay. You understand that that's a, okay.
I'm talking to her, okay?
Please talk to her, because I'm going to go right back over there and film in a public area.
I know. I didn't bother you when I...
No, you didn't, but she barked orders and yelled and screamed.
And I'm dealing with that.
Thank you. So we'll file a formal complaint on Jenny, a secretary, and we're going to go right back over here.
So she turned out to be a police secretary. Where did she get her imaginary authority from? You could tell she's used to talking to the public like this, and that's definitely not her first time doing that. A police secretary typically performs administrative assignments within the police department and does not have the same authority as a sworn police officer. Their role usually includes no interaction with the public in a law enforcement capacity. It's the responsibility of police department supervisors to monitor the behavior and conduct of all personnel, including police secretaries. If an employee acts unprofessionally or inappropriately, it's important for supervisors to address the situation and take appropriate corrective actions like we saw here in this clip. Georgia Guardian knew something wasn't right, and he was ready to get his lawyer on the line immediately. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam, and without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace.
Police.